Hi Nana. So in our previous video we learnt about cis trans isomerism, uh, which is a part of geometrical isomerism. Now we will learn about EZ configuration or else EZ isomerism. So geometrical isomerism, it is of three types: cis trans isomerism, EZ system, or else EZ isomerism, or else EZ configuration. It is also called as absolute configuration. And the third type is syn and anti. So now in this video we will learn about EZ configuration first. Actually, suppose if it is like this, hydrogen, bromine, some methyl group and chlorine. So here there are no similar groups on carbon atoms. There is no similar groups. If four groups are different, so all these four groups are different. So when four groups are different, then we cannot tell cis trans isomerism. We cannot identify this compound either as cis or trans. So in that case, then how to identify the configuration, or else how to identify the arrangement. So in order to identify the geometrical isomerism in such compounds, a new scheme or else a new system of naming was introduced by three scientists. Okay, and that naming is said to be EZ nomenclature. EZ nomenclature. Those three scientists are Kahn, Ingold and Prelog. Kahn, Ingold and Prelog. CIP. So this system or else this scheme is called as SIP scheme. SIP scheme or else a SIP system. Kahn, Ingold, Prelog system. Okay, these three scientists, they have given certain rules to name such compounds. EZ nomenclature. So actually this method, this SIP scheme or else a SIP method, it is based on the ranking, or else in this method groups are ranked. Groups or atoms are given ranking. Their groups or atoms, they are ranked, okay, by sequence rules, by certain rules, by certain set of rules, by sequence rules. There are certain rules to rank them. Based on what? Based on atomic number. Based on atomic number. Based on atomic number. So groups are ranked. Rank means giving priority. First priority, second priority, or least priority. Based on the atomic numbers. Group or atom with a higher atomic number. Atom with higher atomic number is given more priority, more priority, that is that means less number, more priority means less number or else lower number. For example, so this is carbon atom. To this carbon atoms, two atoms are attached. One is hydrogen, another one is bromine. Okay, so first we have to give numbering the priority. Which one is more priority? Which one is given more more rank or else least rank? Which one is given least rank? Ranking is given. So always the atom with more atomic number will get less number. That means it is more it is given more priority. So atomic number of bromine is 35, whereas hydrogen is 1 only. Hence it is given more priority. Hence it is numbered as 1 and this is numbered as 2. So the ranking wise, if you see hydrogen and bromine get first rank. Okay, and hydrogen will get second rank. Now on this carbon, so chlorine 35, and to this carbon is directly attached. Okay, so this carbon, it is having 3 hydrogens. So to this carbon, so here carbon is attached and here chlorine is attached. So atomic number of chlorine is 17, whereas carbon is 6 only. So that means chlorine higher atomic number, hence it gets more priority. That means less number. So it is given the first priority, hence a first rank, and here it gets rank 2. Groups or atoms are ranked by sequence rules. So there are certain rules. Okay, so now after giving ranking to the atoms or groups which are directly attached to this doubly bonded carbons, so now based on the ranking we will give the name, we will nomenclature, or else we will give the name either as E or Z. E or Z. What is E or what is Z? Suppose the similar priority, or else if two higher ranking, this is higher ranking and this is lower ranking. If two higher ranking is on same side, if it is on same side, then it is said to be Zusammen. Z stands for Zusammen. Zusammen, German, its meaning is, in German language its meaning is together. Its meaning is together. That means higher priority groups are also lower ranking. Higher priority groups, they are present when they are present on the same side. When they are present on the same side, then such a isomer is said to be Z isomer. Z isomer. Suppose if bromine is present here and hydrogen is present here, then so this will be the first priority because more atomic number, so this will be given less priority. So now here the more priority groups, they are not present on the same side, they are present in the opposite side. Opposite. Hence the isomer is said to be E isomer. E stands for Entgegen. Entgegen. So it is also German word only. The meaning of Entgegen is opposite. Entgegen means opposite. So like this, E and Z nomenclature is given to the compounds based on what? based on the ranking or else based on the priority of the atoms present on the same carbon. So priority of based on the atomic numbers, we will give the priority. Always the atom with a higher atomic number should be given first priority. Okay, and it gets the least ranking. So like this, the number naming should be given. So now we will learn about the rules related to this EZ configuration. The first rule we will learn. So there are so many rules related to this configuration. E stands for antigen, Z stands for Zusammen. So E means opposite. Okay, Z means Zusammen means together. That means when similar priority groups are present at the same in the same side, then it is said to be Z isomer. So now we will learn the rules. These rules are said to be SIP rules, Kahn, Ingold and Prelog rules. So the first rule we will learn. First rule says that depending on atomic number, priority is assigned. Priority is assigned as 1 or 2 to the atoms. Bonded to the same carbon. Bonded to the same carbon. Same carbon double bond. Carbon double bond. Same carbon bonded to same carbon of the double bond. Same carbon of the double bond. Example: C double bond C. So fluorine, chlorine, hydrogen. So like this, the compound is like this: 1 fluoro, 1 chloro, proptene. 1 fluoro, 1 chloro. This is what? This is propene. First carbon, second carbon, and third carbon. So on first carbon, fluorine and chlorine is present. So here what happened is here double bond. So restricted rotation is present. So geometrical isomerism will be based on what? Restricted rotation. So that is why. So here the structure I can write like this. So the depending upon the atomic number, priority is assigned. So here its atomic number is 9, its atomic number is 17. So to the atoms bonded to the same carbon. So these two are the atoms and they are given priority 1 and 2. These two are atoms attached to the same carbon which is bonded with the double bond. So now this fluorine get number 2 because its atomic number is less, and chlorine is given more priority 1. And here this carbon, to this carbon hydrogen is attached and carbon is attached. These hydrogens are attached to this carbon, but this carbon is directly attached to this one. So we have to see this hydrogen and carbon only. So out of this one, so this is given more priority and this is given less priority too. So like this. So it is a Z compound or else Z isomer. So if what is the E isomer of this one? So simply change the priority either here or here. So I am writing like this. I have changed the spatial arrangement. Simply change the spatial arrangement of atoms. So now fluorine has come here. So it is less priority, hence it is 2. More priority, hence it is 1. It is more priority carbon, hence it is 1. It is 2. Hydrogen less priority 2. So more priority, they are present in the opposite side, hence it is said to be end-Jagen isomer. So like this, depending upon the atomic numbers, we have to give priority 1 or to the 1 or 2, okay, to the atoms bonded to the same carbon atom of the double bond. We will learn the second rule. The first rule is we have to give priority number 1 or number 2. Next rule is rule 2. If directly attached atoms are same, if directly attached atoms are same, okay, then are same, then proceed in the chain. In the chain up to where we have to proceed, until okay, until the point of difference is reached, until the point of difference, okay, is reached, until the point of difference is reached. For example, take this compound. Right. So now in this compound, so now let us see this carbon, the atoms which are attached to this carbon. So here we will give the ranking or else priority order. So carbon will get more priority and hydrogen will get less priority. Now this carbon. So to this carbon, here carbon is attached and here also carbon is attached. That means same atoms are attached, carbon and carbon. Then which one should be given priority 1 and which one should be given priority 2? What we have to do in such case? If directly attached atoms are same, so these two are the directly attached atoms to this carbon and they are same, then proceed in the chain. So then we have to proceed in the chain. So here next, after that we have to see the other atoms which are attached to this carbon, and here also we have to see the other atoms which are attached to this carbon. So when these two are directly attached to this carbon are same, now we have to check for the other atoms in the chain. So now this hydrogen, this carbon is attached to hydrogen, even this carbon is also attached to hydrogen. So their atomic numbers are same. So there is no difference in the atomic numbers. So now check these two. This is atomic number 1, this is also atomic number 1. Hence there is no difference. So till now we didn't find any difference. Now check this one with this. So what is the other atom attached to this carbon? So other atom attached is this carbon. But to this carbon hydrogen is attached. Its atomic number is 1 and its atomic number is 6. So we find the difference in the atomic numbers. So now difference is reached here. That means we have to proceed in the chain until the point of difference is reached. So that means you find the difference between this hydrogen and this carbon, their atomic numbers are differing. So then we have to give numbering. So now this group, it is having more atomic number when compared to this group. And this group is given priority 1 and this group is given priority 2. Okay, so like this. If directly attached atoms are same, then proceed in the chain until the point of difference is reached. After reaching the point of difference, then we have to give priority order. After giving the priority order, now we have to find whether it is a E isomer or Z isomer. So similar priority groups are present on the same side of the axis. Hence it is Z. Z means Zusammen. That means together. So similar priority groups are present together towards the same plane, towards the same side of the plane. Hence it is Z isomer. Another example we will see. So what is its E isomer? What is its E isomer? Simply its E isomer can be if you reverse if you reverse either this one or this one, okay, then we can get E isomer, but rotation is not possible. Okay, rotation is not possible. Hence that is different compound than this from this one. So the E isomer of this one can be written like this. So this is the most priority, this is less priority, most priority, less priority. So most priority groups are present on the opposite side, hence it is E isomer or else E configuration. End Jajan, E configuration or E isomer. One more example we will see. So which isomer it is? Either E or Z. See, will it show geometrical isomerism first? Yes, it shows geometrical isomerism. How? Because this carbon, it is having two different atoms or two different groups attached to it, and even this is also having two different groups. When doubly bonded carbon atoms, if they are attached to two different atoms or groups, okay, both the atoms should have different atoms or different groups attached to them. So here bromine is present, here chlorine is present. Hence this group is different from this group. That is why this compound will show geometrical isomerism. What type of geometrical isomerism? Because all groups are not the same. So 4 groups are different. Hence we cannot we cannot write cis-trans isomerism. So now we can write EZ configuration. Again, EZ configuration is based on what? Ranking, priority order. So now we have to give priority. So this is carbon attached to this one. So here first priority is given to this one, and here this hydrogen is given second priority. And between these two, so to this carbon is attached directly, and 2 hydrogens. So here there is no difference in the ranking. Now next to go to third this carbon. Here also the carbon only, no difference, and this carbon is attached to two hydrogens, again no difference, but this carbon is attached to bromine whereas this carbon is attached to chlorine. So now we got the difference. So now we have to travel in the chain until the point of difference is reached. Okay, see now, after knowing the point of difference, so based on that point of difference we have to give priority or else we have to give ranking. So as it is having more atomic number, so it should be given first rank. It is having less atomic number, it is given second rank. After giving ranking, now we have to decide whether it is a E or Z configuration. So now it is here the higher priority groups, they are present on the same side of the axis of double bond. Okay, hence such configuration is said to be Z configuration, Z configuration, or else Z isomer, Z configuration or Z isomer. Okay, another example we will write, another example we will see. Now, so now give nomenclature as E or Z. Which one is given should be given to this compound. So in order to give EZ nomenclature, first we have to go with ranking. So this carbon is attached to oxygens directly. So now we have to proceed in the chain. So now this oxygen is attached to hydrogen, but this oxygen is attached to carbon. So carbon is given more priority than hydrogen, hence this entire group will get priority 1 and this group will get priority 2. Now here to this carbon both nitrogens are attached. In both the case nitrogens are attached, same atomic number, but here on this nitrogen there are two hydrogens, but here on this nitrogen there are two methyl groups. So now we have to proceed along the chain until the point of difference is reached. So if you start from here, so move here nitrogen, move here nitrogen, so similar atoms, again proceed in the chain. So hydrogen we got, if we proceed we got carbon. Okay, we got carbon. That means, so we found the difference here. So based on the difference we have to give priority to that groups. So this is hydrogen and this is carbon, so this is given more priority and this is given less priority. Okay, now the more priority groups are present on the same side of the axis of the double bond, hence it is Z isomer, Z isomer. So like this we have to proceed in the chain until the point of difference is reached. Okay, so then only after reaching the point of difference we have to give priority to the groups or atoms. Okay, and based on that priority we will decide whether it is Z nomenclature or E configuration, Z configuration or E configuration, right? Next, rule 3. These are all called as Kahn, Ingold, Prelog rules, SIP rules. SIP rules. Now we will learn the third rule. In case of isotopes, higher priority is given to higher atomic mass. That means if isotopes are present, then the priority or ranking is based on atomic mass. For example, methyl group, and here also methyl group, but one of the hydrogen is deuterium. Here all the hydrogens are normal hydrogens, but here one of the hydrogen is deuterium, heavy hydrogen. Okay, this is also hydrogen only, but different hydrogen whose atomic mass is more when compared to normal hydrogen. Now, how should we give priority? So now this carbon, directly to this carbon, these carbons are attached. So these two, they are similar atoms. Again, two hydrogens are similar atoms, but here it is deuterium. Deuterium is it is an isotope of this one. So it is having more atomic mass when compared to this one. Hence, as it is having more atomic mass, so priority should be given to this group, and here this group will get less priority, ranking 2. Okay, suppose if it is like this, so tritium, it is also another isotope of hydrogen, radioactive isotope. Its atomic mass is 3. See, hydrogen, normal hydrogen atomic mass is 1, deuterium atomic mass is 2, whereas tritium mass is 3 units. So now these two are also isotopes. So now, in case of isotopes, what we have to do? We have to give priority based on atomic mass. So as it is having more atomic mass, it should be given more priority, and it should be given a ranking. Okay, so first rank, and it will be given the second rank. So after giving ranking, now we have to decide whether it is E or Z. As a similar ranking is present, as higher ranking is present, that means higher priority groups are present on the same side. Hence it is Z isomer, or else Z configuration. Z isomer or Z configuration. So like this we have to give. So that means higher priority groups on same side. Hence it is called as Z isomer. Another example we will see. Here it is chlorine 35, whereas here it is chlorine 37. So these two are isotopes of chlorine. So it is having more atomic mass than this one. So that means it is given more priority, and it is given ranking 1, and it is given ranking 2. Now if you see to this carbon directly attached atom is oxygen, whereas it is deuterium. So now we have to check with the atomic number of oxygen and deuterium. Its atomic number is 1 only, whereas its atomic number is 8. Hence it is given more priority. Hence this group will get ranking 1, and this will get ranking 2. Now the higher ranking or else the higher priority groups, they are present on the opposite sides of the axis of double bond. Hence the configuration is E configuration or E isomer. So like this, if isotopes are present, so we have to give priority to the isotope which is having more atomic mass. Okay, here, so this is given more priority than this one. Of course, here deuterium is present, but before hydrogen, oxygen is present. Okay, so oxygen is having more atomic number. Hence, here in this case, isotopes, the concept of isotopes does not work, but here the concept of isotopes will work. Okay, right. Now we will learn the fourth rule. Third rule is related to isotopes. Fourth SIP rule, fourth Kahn, Ilog, Kahn, Ingold and Prelog rules. Now we will learn fourth rule. What is the fourth SIP rule? See, it is related to multiple bonds. A multiple bond is considered as both atoms being bonded multiple times. So what is the meaning of this one? We will learn. For example, suppose if there is a multiple bond between carbon and some atom X, then the meaning of this one is, so this carbon, there is a bond between X and C one time, and also another bond. So that means depending upon the number of bonds, those atoms are repeated for those many times. Suppose if it is like this, then it is equal to like this. For example, if there is a compound like this, then give the nomenclature either E or Z. So will it show geometrical isomerism? Yes, it shows, because here this carbon to this carbon, these two are different groups attached, and even to this carbon also, these two are different groups. Hence, such compounds show geometrical isomerism. So what type of geometrical isomerism? Because all groups are not, they are entirely different. Four groups are different. Hence, here cis-trans isomerism does not work. So we have to go with the EZ nomenclature, absolute nomenclature. So EZ nomenclature is based on the SIP rules. So first we have to give priority order. So to this carbon is directly attached. Even here also carbon is directly attached. Okay. Now here actually to this carbon, CH. To this carbon, one is hydrogen and two are carbon atoms. I can write this one like this. One is hydrogen, another one is CH2, another one is CH2, like this. Okay, so it is, this one is similar to this one, and this one CH, CH, CH. So this one is similar to this one, and this one is similar to this one. Okay, now you compare this one with this one with this. So here to this carbon, one is hydrogen and two are carbon atoms directly attached. But here to this carbon, three carbon atoms are directly attached. So this carbon, same atomic number. This carbon, same atomic number. But this hydrogen is different from the atomic number of carbon. So carbon atomic number is more than the hydrogen atomic number. Hence, this group is given priority 1 and this group is given priority 2. So hence, priority 1 and priority 2. And here, two oxygens are directly attached. But here, this oxygen is attached to carbon, whereas here it is attached to oxygen. So it is having more atomic number, priority 1, and this is given priority 2. So like this, okay. So like this, we have to give priority whenever, we have to take the multiple bonds like this. So a multiple bond is considered as both atoms being bonded multiple times. So that means these two atoms, carbon and carbon. So double bond is there. So that means, so one time and another time. So those many multiple times. Here triple bond is there. Hence one time, another time, and third time. So like this, the multiple bonds should be treated, and based on such treatment, so here we will get priority 1 and this group gets priority 2. So here priority 1 and 2. So again, after giving priority, now we have to check for the type of configuration. So here it is Z configuration or else a Z isomer. So like this, the priority should be given. Another example we will check. Another example we will go with this example, with this rule. Suppose okay. So now how to give numbering, how to give priority. So here again, so two double bonds. So this group I can write like this. One is hydrogen, one is with CH2, another one is with CH2. And this one, so this carbon, one is with CH, another one with CH, another one with CH. So that means this carbon is directly attached to carbon. So this one and this one will have same atomic number. This one and this one will have same atomic number. But this one is more having more atomic number than this one. Hence, this group is given more priority than this group. So that means here this group is given ranking 1 and this group is given ranking 2. Now we will check this one. So actually it is what? It is CO. CO means like this it will be. Okay. Now this is carbon, okay. Now this carbon, it is equal to what? This bond is equal to 2 oxygen atoms like this. But here in this case, Okay, so that means this bond C double bond O can be written like this, and this is CH3. So this group can be written like this. Okay, so this group can be written like this, and this here it is. So now here to this carbon 3 hydrogens are attached to this carbon, 1 oxygen, that means 2 oxygens and 1 carbon. Hence it is given more priority according to atomic number wise, and it is given less priority. Again it is higher priority groups are same side. Hence it is what? Hence it is Z configuration. Z configuration or Z isomer. Okay. So like this, whenever multiple bond comes, then we have to consider as both the atoms being bonded multiple times. Okay. Next type, next rule we will see. Fifth rule, rule 5. Rule 5 says a bond pair gets higher priority over lone pair. A bond pair gets a higher priority over lone pair. Over a lone pair. Example, suppose so if it is like this, such compounds are said to be imine. So it is called as amine group and it is called as imine. Okay, here actually there will be a lone pair on nitrogen. So in the exam, that lone pair, generally they won't ask the lone, they won't give you lone pair. Simply they will ask you like this. The question will be given like this. Now we have to recall. So that nitrogen is having a lone pair on it. A lone pair of electrons are nitrogen, and this is hydrogen. So now these two electrons are said to be bonded electrons or bond pair. These two electrons are lone pair of electrons. So whenever bond pair and lone pairs are present, say bond pair gets higher priority over lone pair. So that means this group here, it will get priority 1 and it will get priority 2. Anyhow, this is priority 1 and this is priority 2. Higher priority groups, they are present on opposite. Okay. Hence it is E isomer. E isomer. Suppose if it is like this, then it is Z, because here this is higher priority and this is double bond. Double bond will get a higher priority than the lone pair. So higher priority, so second priority. So higher priority groups are on same side of the axis of double bond. Hence it is Z configuration. Z chloroimino-methane. Z chloroimino-methane. Okay, so like this the rule 5 can be studied. Okay, so we will learn the other rules in the next video. We will learn the other rules, rule 6 and some other rules are there. We will learn about those rules in the next video. Bye.